Happy New Year! It's 2019. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long. Towards the end of last year, 2018, it just became really difficult and I had a mini breakdown and everything became very, very stressful. So I was working a lot and everything that I was doing just turned into work and made me more stressed. So I stopped doing this for a little bit, but I'm back and ready. And George is going to come and join us sometimes as well for new 2019 Jen Kitten Thoughts, reviews and bollocks. So Happy New Year. I'm sorry that it's been so long, but we've already watched 2 films this week, which we reviewed. I've tried twice to review one of them, but my computer is being a twat. All of my lovely, perfect introductions, like this one, have been deleted. So I'm going to leave that review for a bit because I feel like it's cursed. But also, I don't think it's going to feel genuine now, so I'm going to have to wait for that one. But in the meantime, here is our review together that we did after the first review that got deleted. So if things don't feel like they match up, as in here we are again, that's why. But enjoy, and thanks for still subscribing and hopefully watching. And I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Bye! Guess who's back? Back again. Jen is back with her boyfriend. Hello, welcome again to Jen Kitten Thoughts.
Jen Kitten Thoughts.
Even though this isn't technically a Disney film, it is in Disney World.
I'm going to put this on silent. Sorry. And I'm back.
If you know what I meant by what I just said, it means you know what the film is, which is Avatar poster. Now, I'm so behind. I've never ever seen Avatar before, and every person that I met when talking about it over the years was like, "What? You haven't seen Avatar? Oh my god, where have you been? You're living under a rock." That's what all of those people sound like. They sounded exactly the same. Even you said that. And I felt like I needed to see it before we went to Walt Disney World, which is, FYI, 6 months away. It's 6 months away. 6 months. I mean, he doesn't look excited, but he is. George is the kind of person that doesn't get excited until like nearer the time of the thing happening. He talked to one of our really good friends, Colin, about Disney World, and Colin was so excited about it that we were going and started talking about it that it made him really excited about going.
Yeah.
And he started getting really excited. I have been watching Disney vlog videos for 7 months since we decided we were going to go. I've been watching them every day. Disney vlogger videos, as well as like Disney food blog videos. So I've been researching. I bought a book. It's like 900 pages.
If there's anyone to go to Disney with, it's you.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Top guide.
Yeah, top guide. And I haven't been in like 15 years. 15 years.
And I've never been.
He's never been, so I'm so excited. Hence why we're doing this vlog. That's the whole reason I started doing this, was because of that. It's the countdown to try and fend off my excitement. So I thought I had to watch Avatar because in Animal Kingdom there is the world of Pandora. Even though it's not Disney, I don't know how they managed to get away with the rights putting Pandora.
Well, they're Disney, aren't they?
Yeah, I know, but after watching that film, there's a lot of swearing in it. There's a lot of death.
Yeah.
My face was like,
but it's magical. I think that's the thing behind the whole film. It's completely magical.
Yeah, the visual aspect of Avatar is just unreal. It's basically the retelling of Pocahontas in a way. Yeah, in modern times, you've got the industrial side that are looking to sort of relocate in a way, taking land that isn't theirs, calling it their own. Destroying whoever lived there and whatever lived there, and they don't care. They don't care about them, they just care about themselves. And that's basically what this is about as well. I'm not talking about Pocahontas and its like actual historic element, because I'm an idiot and I can't describe it properly. That face right there. Look alive.
What film are we talking about?
Avatar! You've probably seen it, so I don't need to really talk about the plot. a couple of things.
But if they haven't seen it, we do talk about the plot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do this the wrong way. All of you lovely subscribers who watch this, why?
If there's a film you haven't seen, we will tell you what it's about. Well, Jen will.
Why don't you sum up the plot?
What for Avatar?
Yeah.
So, you have Jake Sully, who's the main character. His twin brother is a scientist and gets killed very tragically and very suddenly.
I'm going to pause right there. Keep that. He shows no emotion that his brother is dead.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Anyway, his brother's dead and he has been working on a program to go to Pandora and
a different world.
Yeah, he has an avatar which is sort of synchronized to him because it contains his DNA.
An avatar is a hybrid of human neurons. So it's like the brain activity that controls a body from a human into the Na'vi. And the Na'vi is the species that lives on Pandora. I quite like this. This is good. You're setting it and I go, ooh, just to interject.
The
Intergen. The reason that people from Earth want to people from Earth want to go to Pandora is that there is a really large deposit of an element, I suppose, like a rock, an element called unobtainium. What a brilliant and...
I thought I was telling the plot. That's not an interjection. That's a carry on of what I was saying.
Okay, carry on.
That's what it's like all the time. So, anyway. So he then gets asked to step into his brother's role. He has to go into Pandora and he has to convince the Na'vi to take him on as one of their own, to train him, and he has to learn about their ways, but the industrial side want to take over because Pandora contains unobtainium, which is extremely valuable, and as humans go, greed and everything else. The story, really, isn't it? How greedy we are as a race.
Yeah, so...
You can talk.
Thank you. It's hilarious that it's called unobtainium because it means they're not supposed to have it. It's unobtainable.
But you don't know...
Never! Sorry, I was just thinking the same thing that you were. You don't know what it does. Right?
You don't know who named it.
Oh.
Whether it was the humans that named it or the Na'vi that named it.
But also, at no point in the whole film do you ever find out why they want it.
Because it's worth money.
I know it's worth money, but at no point do you ever find out why it's expensive. What does it do? Who are you selling it to? What properties does it have that makes it valuable on Earth? You never know. So I didn't feel like there was enough reason for people, for humans to destroy someone's habitat to get this unobtainable element because you don't know what it does.
Maybe they didn't want you to know because it wasn't an important part of the story.
I suppose that perhaps if you tell someone that something is really valuable and that you will be wealthy and you will succeed and you will be successful or whatever, that's the same thing, from obtaining something really rare, then people don't give a shit what it does. They're like, if I get that, then I will have everything I need in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
I suppose
pretty much humankind.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cheers, James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Anyway, he steps into the role and he becomes the Avatar, and because he is unable to walk as a human, he's got this newfound freedom as an Avatar.
Yeah.
In the Avatar as one of the Na'vi.
Yeah, we didn't mention that earlier, that he was a paraplegic as a human. But
you've all probably seen it, so you will probably know anyway. So this explanation has gone on a bit too long if you've already seen it.
We've added our opinions into parts of it.
That's true, yeah.
Why they watch?
He gets into this body, a really amazing experience for him, and he just wants more and more and more. When he gets there, he meets a girl, Tiri. He gets attacked by her, doesn't he? Oh no, she saves him. She saves
him from a
pack of like wolves.
Yeah, they're like hyenas, coyotes, but
yeah.
Alien coyotes.
Yeah. from that point on, you see that she's actually genuinely upset that she's had to kill one of the animals that was going to kill him in order to save him, and she shows genuine upset about that, and you think that's a really wholesome moment on screen. The very fact that she's upset brings a real sort of compassion into the film instantly.
Yeah.
About who she is and who they are as a species, which I thought was really clever. Straight away.
First impression.
Yeah.
You know that they're like a spiritual, humble, compassionate species.
Yeah.
So not what all of the army generals and colonels think that they are. They think they're savages, and they're not at all.
And then for some reason they take a shine to him. I mean, not all of them do, and they take him in.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't really explained either.
I think you could say the same about like Neo in the Matrix. It's never really explained why he is the one.
That's
he just
true.
is. So I think that you just have to accept that without the reason.
What's their god called?
Something like
Awa.
Awa.
Awa, that's it. The little seed jellyfish things that come down, and that's acted as a sign. Yeah, the little upside down little seed jellyfish. Oh, I've been chosen. Loads of them chose him, but you don't know why.
You don't need to know. He's just the one.
He's the one.
He is the Neo of the Na'vi.
Oh, you're really proud of that.
Keep that in.
I'm gonna.
Thanks.
Just to point out, I mean, we haven't said anything about it yet, but plugging it in. The partnership of real life and animation was amazing. I think you told me that James Cameron had the idea for this film years before it was made.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that he had written it before Titanic. Or he had the
Really?
idea of it before Titanic. I think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I heard somewhere.
But the technology wasn't good enough for him to actually make the film. Make it happen how he saw it in his head.
Keep talking. I'm just going to see if that's actually true.
Cool. I mean, obviously the special effects aren't as good as they are now. So thinking about if he had made this film now with the advancements that have been made already, you know, it would have been crazy. But I don't think it's that much off the mark. Like watching it years after it was released, I didn't notice that it was old special effects.
Avatar 2 is coming out in 2020.
What? That might be the biggest spoiler of them all. There's Avatar 2 coming out in 2020. Oh, that's so cool. Right, well now I don't feel so bad. Because it'll be like, oh, I'm so fresh. I remember everything that happened.
So, James Cameron originally planned to have the film completed for release in 1999. At the time, the special effects he wanted increased the budget to $400 million. No studio would fund the film, and it was shelved for 8 years. So,
money.
If it was 400 million then, it actually grossed to first movie to ever gross the US 2.5 billion mark, making it the highest grossing film in history.
Wow.
One of the most expensive movies ever made. Wow,
Thank God it panned out, right?
It cost an estimated
Pandora out.
It allegedly cost an estimated $280 million to make.
So anyway, yeah, the pairing of real life acting and animation was amazing. Like, I forgot that I was watching stuff that wasn't real against stuff that was real for the entire movie.
Yeah, very believable.
Yeah, believable.
But the blue face, like when the blue face is like when Grace is smiling and talking, it's like it's real. It's so well done. Yeah, he goes in and he learns the ways and he gets chosen as the one. He sort of falls for Atiri. The other geezer don't like it.
Which other geezer?
The geezer that she's supposed to get with.
Oh yeah, he just gets thrown away.
Yeah, sorry.
Heartbroken. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. He doesn't hold a grudge.
Yeah.
Which is good.
No.
After that point, what happens?
There's a lot of battling. US Navy decide that they're just gonna destroy Pandora and the Navi's habitat just to get this unobtainium.
But the scientists are almost battling against the US Navy.
They've realised that there's something very, very special about the whole planet and how it connects to everything and how it connects to life, and it's very spiritual, and it's the same really of our Earth, you know, that we completely take our Earth for granted.
Yeah, we take our planet for granted. So I think that's
the message.
I think that's one of the messages in Avatar.
In Avatar, the Earth is destroyed. There's no greenery. There's no rainforest. There's no nothing. Yeah, so there's a lot of death. Like a lot of death. Somehow, Jack Sully manages to get all of the other Na'vi that are on the planet to join forces and fight the machines. Like Matrix. And somehow they do, even though they've just got nature and bows and arrows and their fighting skills.
They've got flying like dragon dinosaur things.
Yeah, that's true.
But it showed that when your world is under threat by another species, everything and everyone will come together. Which is sort of sad when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. You've often said that you think if there was like an alien invasion, that's probably the only time that the whole world would join together.
Oh God, yeah.
Join together.
Well, you'd have to, wouldn't you? You would have to fight together.
Yeah.
You'd have to. Otherwise...
On a positive note, I like how all of the Na'vi were like big blue cats.
Yeah, they did look like cats,
They were
actually.
so
Yeah,
feline. I love their little like...
Oh, yeah.
They literally hissed. I felt totally connected to them. They were so cute. And then when, you know, some of them died or whatever, or then got hurt, I was like, it's the cry face. And then I thought of our cats. I'm like, what if they died?
I'd love to paint Muir's face blue.
He would not like that.
He wouldn't know.
Oh, I could just picture his little face when it's all done. Like,
I'd never do that to a cat. Never.
yeah, no animal cruelty here. Where are they? I miss them.
I'll go and get him.
Yeah.
I'll go and get him.
Get to see the big pussy cat. There was a lot of animal death. Some of it slightly unnecessary, which made me feel a bit sad. Yeah, definitely not a Disney movie. Lots of shits, and I think there was fucks in it. Lots of swearing, loads of death. I'm surprised. There's the cat! Oh, was he asleep?
He was in the lounge.
Oh, look at him.
He is such a good boy.
Yeah. Imagine he had little... I'm being attacked by a lion. I think he was licking himself. This bit's wet.
Oh, God, it is. Oh.
He was having a shower. Brought his butt in my face. Now onto the review part of it. I've given it an 8 out of 10 because animation-wise, it was absolutely amazing. The world that they created in Pandora is absolutely beautiful, and I am so excited to see Pandora at Animal Kingdom in the daylight and especially at night as well, because there's a lot of illuminated parts of it, because there was so much illumination in the nighttime scenes in Avatar that I imagine they are going to replicate that at night in the Animal Kingdom. So I'm very, very excited about that. So visually, absolutely stunning. Music, I didn't like notice it. So I mean, it did its job, but I didn't think it was.
Yeah, it's not like a Jurassic Park theme,
No.
is it?
There was nothing anthemic about it.
Anthemic.
Yeah.
That's another word I've learned.
I know, I'm dropping so many new words, and for me, that doesn't happen because words don't go together very well in my brain or out my mouth. You look like a little cat when you do that.
Cats, do you know they're like that?
Anime cats, obviously. I thought it went on a little bit too long. Just a bit too long. They could have taken out some scenes and still had the exact same message.
What was it,
It's like 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not 2:30.
It's long.
Like you say, it is a little bit long.
It didn't need to be that long. There was a point where I was just thinking, no, it's not the end. There's another battle and more cheesy lines. Yeah, there was a couple of cheesy bits in it. I didn't really believe the Colonel.
Colonel?
Yeah. What's his name? I wrote it down. I put Colonel Cockmunch. Colonel Quaritch, his name is. At the end of the day, he just did not care about other life. He didn't care about destroying life and destroying nature. He just wanted to destroy things. And without knowing the incentive other than money. I guess there are people out there that don't care who they kill and what they destroy if it means it's going to get them money, which is very cynical and unfortunately quite true in some cases in this world. But I just didn't get behind it at all. Like, it annoyed me that he was so gung-ho about killing things.
Yeah, I do think as well sometimes that in films, when you look at character, you think the type of character they are, would they really have been hired for that job?
Yeah, you're clearly a psychopath.
Being the person that they are.
Yeah.
I often think that when I watch films.
Colonel Cockmunch was a contrived character. Like, no person is going to be that fucking shoot the tree. They didn't even go in to get the unobtainium after it. It's not like they destroyed it and then, took their reward and then they were off. They're like, nah, we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, I think they were planning to come back a different day when
Bollocks!
all the flames had gone out, though.
Would you wait a day because there was a bit of flames? You'd go in.
Bit of flames. There was, it was an inferno, really.
So that bit was a bit unrealistic.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? That bit about the tree, but everything else was real, really real.
I was transported into a world where I accepted them, regardless of what they look like. I believed it.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, it's an 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, so.
Really?
Yeah, it was a 9, but you've convinced me. So
oh no! I mean, oh yeah. You should have your own opinion, regardless of what I say.
Yeah, but I agree.
Do you agree?
I agree with your opinions when I think about it.
Yeah. So there you have it. 8 out of 10 for Avatar, and now we know Avatar 2 is coming out, and now I know what to expect at the Animal Kingdom. And you do a little bit. You've already seen Avatar.
I've seen it about 3 times now, 4 times.
Oh, that's a lot of hours for an 8 out of 10 film, so that's okay. And we're gonna go.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye-bye. I thought that turned it off, but it doesn't.